Bankroll got it. Fuck is you talking about? Big baby on the mic. We keep it out.
It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise, can't look me in my eyes. They wanna see me fall, cause they know I'm on the rise. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. They keep on testing me, they thinking less of me. Been through so much, so I thank God he keep on blessing me. I got the sauce, I got the sauce, I got the recipe. I seen it all, been through it all, there's no impressing me. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise, can't look me in my eyes. They wanna see me fall, cause they know I'm on the rise. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. I've been really grinding, I won't let a nigga get to me. Bitch, I'm really popping, I don't ever see the threat to me. You just inside my pocket while you bitches steady stressing. Love sisters and brothers, they all depend on me. I watch my sister turn quickly into my enemy. All of a sudden your friends turn to your frenemies. Pink is a color, blue is another. I'm a Baltimore lover, bad motherfucker. I don't take no shit from bald head bitches like you. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, vibe. Clock keeps ticking as the time flies by. So many times I've forgiven you in my mind, but these keep haunting me. I get no sleep. I keep thinking I'm into deep.
Ran the whole way, ran the whole thing. Never ran away, never been afraid. Never gonna break, never halfway. I don't know if I can take it, I can take it, I can take it anymore. I don't know if I can do it if it wasn't for who I do it for. Doesn't make sense, but it makes doesn't make sense, but it makes and I wanna spend it all on you, against the world, but I'm with you. I would go to war, don't let you down, won't let you down. I would go to war, I would go to war. Don't let you down, won't let you down. I would go to war, I would go to war.
Whoa. 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 Yeah. Whoa. What you call an icon living? Start a record label, Miss Fish just did it. Whoa. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa. We are too hot in the business. Whoa. About to make a movie independent. Whoa. Need new trucks independent. Whoa. I need you to listen to the vision. Whoa. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. And we making money by the minute. I'm about to do it way different. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon
icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon.
I am not a Mayan, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher. I am here and I'm still flexing. I am just an icon living. Start a record label, Miss Fish just did it. Whoa, I'm high snob, cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are so hot in the business. Last verse was before the award show. Icon tatted on my torso. Me and Moy dipping in the Porso. What? I ain't even taking on torso. What? Damn. Last girl signed a divorce, so what? Now I'm focused and we about to all blow up. We just tryna make the whole crowd go nuts. What? Look, we don't know no one like you. Gold grills and you dance like Michael. No eyes, misfits, no typos. Look, wait. We just wanna make you go psycho. Put $100,000 in the Bible. Ooh, I took the game with my eyes closed. Last verse was before the award show. Icon tatted on my torso. Me and Moy dipping in the Porso. What? I ain't even taking on torso. What? Your shit is fire, I'm more so. What? Young Jaden dying on the floor. So what? She broke my heart to the core. So what? I guess we all gotta grow up. I'm just an icon living. Start a record label, Miss Fish just did it. Whoa. Interview cover 5 minutes. Whoa. We are too hot in the business. Whoa. I'm going straight to the top of the code. We should just chill and maybe take it slow. Before we get up there with nowhere to go. And we can chill and just look at the view. Woo! Damn. Load a yellow rose into a rifle. Ooh. Me and Harry about to go psycho. Put 100,000 in the Bible. Damn. Wait. Gold teeth dance like Michael. Man, this nigga on like a light bulb. Over all the cutty in a Tyco. Damn. About to make a movie independent. Need new trucks independent. I need you to listen to the vision. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. And we making money by the minute. I'm about to do it way different. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon.
All right, y'all ready? Let's get it. Hello. Welcome to Vibes with Vicious. The one vibe sesh where you can rock out with your cock out. I know. Where else are you going to find an intro that's that amazing? for 10 minutes.
You have like the longest fucking intro ever. It's like, okay, you think it's done? Oh no, another one. You think it's done? Oh no, another one. You have like the longest.
Well, I do it like that for a reason, because I like to start like at least 10 minutes before my actual start time, and so I have those other songs to start off with, you know, to kind of like get people in the Vibes with Vicious mindset, you know, and then of course my actual intro. But that's besides the point. So, how are you doing today, Doomy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm kind of doing this show today for a multitude of reasons. We've had a bit of an eventful night. So,
wait, what happened?
Just some issues with Broly's sister and her, I'm going to say her friend, because he's not acting like a man. So, if that can tell you anything.
I think I'm gonna make a missing persons poster because I need to know where my monkey is.
Well, hopefully, because I sent out the link to a couple of them. I know I sent Bambi the link, and I sent Goku the link, and he texted me back saying he should be around. So hopefully he does. But I appreciate you being here, Doomy.
I saw you going live, and I like, I'll stop in there and torment her for a while.
Oh, it's not torture when it's you, Doomy. I love you.
I fell asleep on fucking dance panel last night. I woke up at 4 a.m. to, well, his music, I think he was Indian. I don't know. His music woke me up, and I'm like, damn, I fell asleep. Okay, I'm on back to bed. Good night, everybody.
What, actually on his panel? Or just like...
Yeah, I was actually on his panel, and I fell asleep.
Oh, shit, Doom. Be careful what you ask for.
I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I know not to do that. I will never do that again. That's the first time I did it, and the only time I'm doing it.
What's up?
There's my monkey.
Oh my God, I hate when you call me a fucking monkey Frieza-looking motherfucker.
How's my monkey doing?
You're a racist. You're free.
Tell me whatever you want, my monkey. I don't care. I've been called worse.
Demon. Fucking ice demon.
Tell me whatever you want. I've been called worse.
This is supposed to be a decompression session, not a get amped up session.
I went out and buy you a whole bunch of fresh bananas, monkey.
Oh, Doomy.
I even bought you an apple since you've been kind of behaving lately. You want your chin scratches?
We got Ford and Miss Angie in the chat. Thank y'all for stopping by. I've got 3 more spots if anybody wants to come up. The link should be pinned. I think I got it right this time, y'all. But yeah, today's theme is kind of on the theme of that, because I mean, I can't really be physically involved in the situation, so I can at least bring light to the societal situation, I should say. Hold on, let me give Ford a wrench here. I don't think Ford's got a wrench. Let me give him a wrench first.
What are you going on about? I'm hyped for my interview.
I'm just glad that my monkey is okay. I got worried there for a bit.
Not a fucking monkey, I'm saying. You will address me as such.
You are my monkey, and you
well,
know
what Saiyans start out with tails, Goku. So
I know. That's why I'm calling him Frieza, because he calls me a monkey. It goes with the theme.
This is true. This is true.
I'm going to find wings, and I'm going to staple them on the Goku's back and make him a flying monkey.
I can already fly. First of all, I don't need wings. Second of all.
Well, that is true, though, Doom. Saiyans can fly, so he's technically already a flying monkey.
I mean, we already had the Lollipop Gang. We have Rocco, Square, and Toilet Boy.
Oh man, did you see what I posted on my community page, Vicious?
I sure did.
No.
I see you have an interview coming up soon.
I do.
Tell
I'm
us
hyped.
about it, Goku.
Well, the dude's name is I don't want to give too much away, but I'll tell you the dude's name. His name's Mario. He's like I said, I don't really want to get into too much of it, but just know that B-dubs would want to definitely tune in and check it out. It's gonna be maybe like 30, 45 minutes. I'm gonna have some questions. He's gonna have some answers. He's gonna talk about where he's from in Philly and just shit he's seen, growing up and shit, and he might tell his story. So we'll see.
So that's street life.
Yeah, finally getting to what I want to do.
Well, that's what we all aspire to at some point. I mean, I plan on getting my channel to a certain degree.
Yes, I'm proud that my monkey is getting up there in the world.
So Friday or Saturday or maybe Sunday, I think I'm gonna be driving 45 minutes to go up there. We're gonna go to either Love Park or somewhere else to film, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, so you're gonna actually like be on live, not like this on panel.
No, like I gotta create a whole new Gmail so I can use StreamYard so I can stream it. Like it's gonna be me and him like sitting somewhere in Love Park, like in the park talking. Like you know how Eminem did that rap video where they're all in different places and they're rapping the Shady Cipher or whatever. It's gonna kind of be like that with an interview. It's gonna be kind of like that with an interview.
Well, ain't that something? I'll definitely be checking it out. I mean, I'm sure if you send me the link and you get it set up beforehand, I'll share it out for you.
Yeah, he's supposed to be sending me a 30-second promo for the interview. I still haven't got it yet, but he said he'd say something about himself and where to follow him at and shit. So I'm waiting on that.
How you doing, Carlitos? How you?
What's up, Carlitos?
Let me go ahead and give our boy Carlitos some of his own armor right quick.
I'm going out to dinner with some female tonight and my boy. And then we were supposed to go to Philly today, but it's just not going to happen today because of the rain.
Did you just say some female?
Yeah, he did. He did. Some female.
Yeah,
That's what
she invited
both
of us out to eat. Yeah.
Y'all better not gangbang the bitch. That's all I
Ew, what? No, I'm not a degenerate. I'm not a degenerate. Hey,
yes, you are.
Sometimes.
That's why I call you a monkey. Well, one of the reasons why I call you a
bastard. If we were on my panel, I'd change your photo and your name. Just know that. Just know that.
This is a neutral zone. Read the description. Neutral zone. There's no. I've had enough drama for the past 24 fucking hours.
What did I miss? What have I missed? I've been gone for so long. Oh yeah, I'm not coming back, yo. I don't think I'm coming back. I'm up here for good now.
Oh,
you're coming back. You always come back.
Come back after the first set of 10 to 15 days.
Oh fuck.
All I know is your bitch ass still got a car and you can take the hour-and-a-half drive 2 hours. That's all I gotta say.
B-Dubs might be the next interview.
We could do that too. That's fine as long as I get to be on that interview and share it to my page.
Yeah, you got Of course.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Carlitos?
Damn, I just died already.
Hey,
what up,
you gonna interview somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goku's got an interview coming up. Technically, I just had my
in the heart
first
of South
interview,
Philly, right
my
in the
last
trenches.
Oh, but is it like is this a celebrity we know about, or?
Nah, he's a gangster. He's a Crip.
He's one of those old school thug life street peoples. And I guess we're gonna get an insight into what the streets of Philly are looking like.
Oh, man, that's interesting.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I literally, it took me all of 5 minutes because I know the cat personally. I used to hang out with him every day. And I was like, bro, it'd be interesting. And he was like, what? I was like, bro, I have a YouTube channel and I'd love to interview you and you tell your story about like how you're African American and Italian. And it's just gonna be a wonderful fucking interview. I think it's gonna be great. I think people are gonna love it.
It definitely should be. I'll definitely be checking it out. Just to know give you a little shameless plug. Watch out for that on Goku Black's page. Coming soon.
Coming soon. Yeah, coming soon. Also, if I put his Instagram in my description. If you guys could go follow that for me, I would appreciate that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, link in bio on Goku's page. If you want to send a comment in the comments, Goku, so people can go to your page and find that.
All right, I got you. Yeah, I'm playing Resident Evil. I keep fucking dying.
Which one? Is it Resident Evil 4 or 5?
Yeah, the remaster. The one that just came out.
Whack a Zombie. I love that game just because of the stun baton. I used to fuck up zombies with that bitch. I swear. I haven't played that game in so long.
Thank you, Miss Angie. Thank you, everyone, for wishing me good luck with this. It's gonna be dangerous though, so like I gotta be careful. And that's the crazy part, because where I'm going to pick this dude up in West Side, dude, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But he's a good guy. He's you know what I mean.
He's a good guy. I'm sure there won't be much issues with it.
Well,
nah, he's good. He's gonna let his people know in the neighborhood when we show up that it's not fuck with us. He knows it. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. We haven't really decided where we want to do it yet. We really either want to do it getting cheesesteaks at Gino's, or we want to do it at Love Park somewhere, maybe in front of the Love Park sign.
You know what? Still there. Screw Gino's and go right across the road to fucking Pat's, because that's where it at. Pat's is good. Pat's is the shit.
Yes.
And if you can, take a picture by the Rocky plaque for me, because that's always been a thing. I've always wanted to go there, and I wanted to see it. So please do that.
I will. I'll do that. We're gonna hit a whole bunch of different spots. I don't think we're just gonna film the one spot. I think I'm gonna try to talk him into doing 3 or 4 segments of like his early life, and then we'll go to his early neighborhood where he grew up at. And then we'll go like to where, he bang and clang at. And then we'll go like, what I'm saying? We'll do like different places. Like, I think it's going to be cool. I was going to do it at FDR, but they tore FDR down, the skate park.
Oh, I guess so. Philly really isn't my stomping grounds. I know the museum. I know Pat's. I know certain areas because of where my family's lived at. But other than that, I don't know much of Philly.
I don't know too much either. He's gonna give me a tour too. Like I said, I know people that I just know him.
Oh, for sure.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He was talking to me earlier. He was talking to me earlier. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say this. He was talking to me earlier on the phone, and he was saying that like the part of Philly he's in, he used to hang out in South Philly all the time. And he used to see Joey Merlino all the time in his trench coat and his gold. Like, it's going to be a very interesting interview. That's all I can say about it.
I'm sure we'll get some very interesting details and very interesting stories out of it.
Yeah, I'm hype as fuck, yo.
I'm excited for you, Goku. Look, my buddy's moving on up to the
east side. To an apartment in the sky.
Hey, you're.
I had technically my first interview-ish thing. My last live I did, technically. I mean, it started on Bambi's, and then I planned on going live anyway, so it just moved over everything to my live stream. And it was pretty all right. I mean, we got a little insight in the mind of Rocco.
Oh, you talked to Rocco on your own shit?
No, I talked to the one person that actually talks to Rocco.
Oh, I was there, I think. Oh. I was there, yeah.
I think you were, yeah.
Rocco.
Wait, there's actually somebody that talks to Rocco?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And he openly admitted that?
Yeah.
Yup, sure did. And he made a couple of promotional videos for Rocco, which we did play.
Save the kids, Rocco, save the kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, is that the guy that he always calls Zen in his chat room and accidentally docks his name?
No, this
I don't think
guy's
so.
channel is his actual name. Like he makes videos and stuff. He does go live.
He's from Chirac. He's from Chicago.
Yeah, so he's like the one person that has a direct line to him. And I did a slight interview to kind of get in the mind space of Rocco and why he acts the
He
way
has
he
no
acts.
mind.
That dude's
All it
mind is
is space.
fried. That dude's
Yeah,
mind is a
it's
fried
it's
egg.
extra crispy at this point. And the interview confirmed that. Like I was curious because he flies off the handle, you know. And I just want to know. I'm one of those type of people that likes to get in the headspace of someone, especially considering everything that we have been dealing with for the past 24 hours. Just to see like where all those feelings are coming from, you know. And whereas
Right.
I understand Rocco's side of it, there are better and healthier ways to react to situations like he
There
did.
ain't no
And he's
healthy
not
way to react to that fucking moment. Okay? Dude's
Oh,
no
man.
no.
They should be.
I'm sorry. I like his outburst. I mean, it's just really fucking funny the way he just. I love what he makes.
Dude's got a crush on
He doesn't
Rocco.
have to really do it, but he makes it so easy to make a fool out of it.
Ooh, you got a crush
And
on Rocco.
What the?
Right now, Goku, you're my favorite little monkey. Okay, don't worry. I'll always
no,
scratch your
and it's
chin.
not Rocco he has a crush on. It's HBR, MTP, and
You,
Lil Tyler.
hey, Google. You know
Okay.
what I told Pooh last
And
week?
Tyler.
He had all three in Bambi's chat yesterday, and he missed one of them.
Hey, Google. You want to know what I told Pooh last week on
Fuck
Evil
Pooh.
Ape's side chat?
Fuck Poon.
I said, Poon has a hard on for Ronald McDonald, and
Hey, you're.
and Evil Ape read it, and they were laughing their ass off.
I was up there the other night. Were you in chat when I was up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a madhouse. That was a madhouse that night. Oh shit.
What happens? What happened? What happened, Vision?
Oh, that lady.
No,
came
I
up
was
and-
asking where this was happening at Poon's Live.
Abe's.
Oh,
Evil
I'm not
Abe.
too sure. I'm not too sure I know.
Well, that lady, Cuckoo, yesterday, they say that she had a panic attack. Yeah, for too
That's
much
just
yelling. So much
Fucking
yelling.
weird. Fucking
Yeah.
weird, dude. Fucking weird.
Yeah. I bet Square has a lot of panic attacks.
Help! There are some people that deserve to have panic attacks, you know?
Yeah, that lady we saw the other day on Evil Ape, that lady, she does. She just goes up on panels and screams the hell out of people. All the time, nonstop.
I was up there, right, and I just couldn't talk. And then
Yeah.
somebody needed to hop up, so I was like, I'll hop down because I thought it was just gonna be me and him talking bullshit.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was gonna be 15 people up there.
he was on last night. Should have got up there. He didn't have nobody. Well, just this guy who just came up, but it wasn't that big deal. He was on last night.
He was asshole to me at first. Remember, he didn't remember who I was. He was like,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "I'll come back in my dark toilet."
Oh man, and you know, last night he was talking about deodorants. You know, those deodorants they have, to people use on their balls and genitals and stuff like that. That we were talking about last night.
Dang.
Yeah, last night. No, guess what?
Anything going on in Toilet City, Meat Boy?
Yeah, Anderson Henderson was going for
I'm
a record.
actually in the midst of
A 7-day sleep, no
looking
stream,
him
right?
up.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
been doing sleep streams. He's been doing all kinds of shit.
oh man,
essentially.
he's acting weird,
He's
man.
been
He says,
posting videos. He's war ready, you know.
So am I.
So, he is
He said-
war ready.
he said he was
Anderson
Tom.
Henderson.
He said he was Tom
7.
Cruise in Mission Impossible. He said he was trying to imitate that. Mission Impossible, where Tom Cruise climbs that rock. He's climbing that big rock in the. I think it's in the first or second movie. He says, "Oh, I'm." He was trying to imitate Tom Cruise.
Dude, how has he gone 7 days without sleep? I think that dude's lying.
I think, yeah, he's lying. He's lying. I think he's.
Hold on, guys. Speak amongst yourselves, right quick.
All right.
No, he's just a joke. That guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
And he has a lot of flip floppers on his side chat. Flip floppers, who I can't stand, man.
That dude's a big joke. I can reach level 99 now in Dragon Ball, so that's pretty good.
Dragon Ball level 99.
Level 99, yeah.
You know, some ladies that I know of, they play Minecraft.
Oh, I don't have enough TP medals. Damn it. Ugh. Voice just cracked. That was fucked.
So Dragon Ball, is that like Minecraft, or how does that work?
What?
Is that no Dragon Ball? Is that like Minecraft?
Oh, fuck now. Fuck now. Fuck now. It's fighting. You fight.
Oh, it's fighting. Okay.
Yeah, it's fighting.
So you fight with people from all over the world, like from Mexico, Japan, France.
Either that or the computer or wherever, however you want to play, yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. Fighting with people from all over the world.
Yeah, if you play offline, you fight against the computer.
Hey, you know that song? I've been trying to get that song like A puts. Gotta get wet.
I'll tell you which one that I downloaded that he's played is the I Got 5 on it cover.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I got 5 on it.
Oh, wait. I beg your pardon, Bob. Are we gonna sell drugs to that one by Wagon?
Oh Lord.
Oh man, that guy Wagon, he's hilarious. That guy.
Wagon is a nutter.
Yeah, he's a nutter. He's not a local. He's just fucking crazy. He's just like that.
He's a nutter.
Bother people or anything like that. He's just a crazy guy on YouTube. That's it. Remember that thing when he says men with titties? Bah, bah.
Thank you.
Here. That was my game. I just turned it down.
Man, yeah. Seth, I watched the repeat when Google Seth when he went to see Square.
Yeah.
It's when he goes and asks, offers him the Happy Meal, and then Square starts running from him.
Help!
Yeah, help!
Help!
He would grab his goatee. Fuck.
Yeah, no. Fucking he's ignorant. That dude Square's an ignorant bastard. He doesn't fight fair. He probably smells funny. He looks like a Matchbox Willy Wonka.
No, he's even wearing his dad's old T-shirt. He was wearing it because that T-shirt he was wearing that was back in the 70s, a cool shirt to have. That was probably belonged to his dad. He probably found it in
the drawer. In the drawer.
Yeah.
You found it in the drawer.
Yeah, wearing his dad's old shirt. Yeah, because I remember the types of shirts used to be cool. And there's an episode of I think it's the Brady Bunch. You'll see them wearing that type of shirt. It has all these it's kind of how these weird colors, square like that. It's kind of like I think whoever designed that shirt was probably on acid or something.
Oh, dude, that's my shit right there. I love old school shit, man.
He was
like
on
old 70s and 80s shit.
Yeah. Well, there was a kiddie show back in the 70s. It was called H Up and stuff. They say the guy who did that show, were you guys on acid when the people asked them, were you guys on acid when you guys were doing that show? Because it's a weird show about this kid, who's roaming around the forest and he finds this mysterious boat. And this mysterious boat takes him to a mysterious land called Living Island, where all these weird characters are.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And people told him, were you an acid when you wrote that?
That's crazy.
Oh, you can watch that on YouTube. if you want to watch an episode of that.
Where can you watch Cheech and Chong at now?
Mm-hmm.
Where can you watch that at? Is
Oh,
anyone
here. Here.
Where can you? It's on YouTube.
Yeah. You can watch a lot of those old shows here on YouTube. A lot of old stuff.
Yo, have you ever seen Harold and Kumar movies? Dude, the Harold and Kumar movies are so funny.
Oh, those guys from who they mistakenly for terrorists, those dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Harold and
yeah,
Kumar,
I seen the movies. Oh my god.
I'm back.
Hey,
Oh no, everybody run. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Vicious is coming down tonight.
And I'm singing and a swinging.
Hey, yeah.
Oh. Google, I forgot. Evil A released a video of this panel, people who are attacking him.
Who did what?
No, he released this video of these people in this certain panel. I think they're in a show in a stream called Generic Troll, and they're attacking him.
Hey, Jacob, I'm doing good. How about you?
There he is. There
I'm
he
doing
is.
well.
Who's Jacob?
We were just talking. Yeah, Jacob and Rock. We were just talking about Rocco.
Well, hi, Jacob.
Yeah, he gave me a little bit of insight into the mind of Rocco.
You know what I like about this community? The people who are funny are not the locals, but over in the boy community, they only find the locals, the funny people. That's what I like about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're normal people, but we're funny.
Yeah,
we
because
actually
over
have
there,
talent.
there, they find the locals, the funny people. I said, man, and I always go them and I always show them videos. Hey, look at this guy Zeth. He's not a local. He's funny. Or look at this guy from over there, Carolina Cowboy. He's funny, and he's not.
Oh yeah, Carolina Cowboy, big funny.
Carolina Cowboy, he's cool. He posted some type of video, I guess either today or yesterday or sometime in the past week.
And they say to me, "Who is this guy weird?" No, he's not a weirdo. You guys like weirdos. That's the same thing because you guys find locals, people that dox people, people that go real life funny. How can you find people that funny? That's not funny. Finding people who dox people, who talk about kids, who go real life, and you find people like that funny. God damn those people.
Oh really, Jacob? Oh really, Jacob? This is what Jacob just said. I haven't talked to Rocco since he went to jail, but I did hear there's somebody impersonating him with a new channel. I'm convinced it's a clone.
Could be.
I don't think anyone would want to be his clone.
I know.
Rocco kind of coincides with the theme of today's Vibes with Vicious because I'm kind of like
there's a local that I nicknamed Mountain Dew guy because he sounds like he just drank a case of Mountain Dew every time, and he has a habit of cloning channels of people.
Well, he could go ahead and clone a channel. Maybe it's one. What does he have like DID or something, Jacob?
No. He trolls. No. Wait a minute.
I was responding to Jacob, Carlitos.
Oh, Jacob. Okay.
That dude is a super soldier clone. What are you talking about?
Oh, he wishes. I'm sorry. I cannot consider Rocco a super soldier, or I cannot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was part of the Montauk event. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Mountain Dew guy. He clones channels.
I call him a super moron. That's what I call him, a super moron.
Yeah, exactly. He's not Super Saiyan. He's super moron. He's not a Super Saiyan. He's a
Rocco's
super moron.
got 13 altars. Okay, I have to distinguish this right now. Are we talking about 13 altars or 13 different channels?
I can believe that. A lot of these guys have different channels to go to, and they say, "Oh, strike me! I have another channel. Strike me! I have another channel." They always say,
"Yeah, like the one dude on Toilet Boys Live. He was like, I bet you ain't got another one. How long's it gonna take you?" Dude had 15 of them.
Dude, there's people out there with like 100 accounts, dude. I don't know how they keep making the alts. Because every time I make a Gmail, it says that it won't let me make a Gmail because it says it's not registered to anybody real.
Yeah, I've made like 4, but I can't like use them
I
to
have
switch between them, so I just have.
one. I have only 2 other accounts that and I used them one time for trolls. Just that was back in 2021 early, I
Oh,
think.
but Jacob is saying that he's got like like alternate personalities. This is a
That's.
DID thing, a dissociative identity disorder. Have you ever
I
seen
mean,
the
that's what
movie
the cat
Split?
says, but do you believe it?
Split,
I
which
don't
movie?
know. I don't know, but I don't want to
I don't believe
speak
it.
down on anyone's
Hey, what's
mental
up, Ford?
illness.
I don't believe it. That dude's a liar.
Ford.
Every time I see Ford, I kind of I get him confused with another guy from the community
What up,
called
Ford?
Four. His
And
name is Four Scores and Seven Years. Like the Gettysburg Address of Abraham Lincoln, four and our forefathers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Herder. Herder.
we get taught that like in grade 3.
Gettysburg
Yeah,
Address.
we know, Carlitos. Yeah, we know, bro.
Um,
7 in the past.
I
What's
remember having to do
my
a
beer?
whole like presentation
Oh,
on
here's
that
my
whole
whole
speech.
beer.
yeah.
But I mean, if
Yup.
Rocco is the type of person that has alternates, if
I hate
Oh,
when
big
people push other people's
emphasis,
religions on people.
I thought of that movie
big
also.
if.
Back in the 70s, there was a movie called Sybil about a girl who had all kinds of, who had multiple personalities. Sybil was the movie was called. He had all these multiple personalities, like, hey, Goku's
Oh
gone. What's
shit.
up?
Goku dropped, and I guess he's trying to come back, but it says his device isn't connected.
I think I think his Wi-Fi's probably.
It's either that or his phone's acting up. He probably just has to drop it, refresh the page, and come back
Yeah,
and click back into the link.
yeah, that's what I do every time that happens sometimes. But I'm on my computer directly, I don't have to worry too much about that much. Since if I'm on my Wi-Fi,
Same.
yeah,
But yeah, if Rocco's the type to have like 13 different alters, and I again a big if
well,
in
that's very
front of
serious.
that, in front of
That's very
that.
serious. He needs medical attention for that
Hey, Miss Denise, how are you?
because that's a very serious illness. He needs to take. Hope he's getting medical treatment for that.
Multiple personality disorder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that movie. What was that guy
Wait,
had?
there is a whole super soldier community? What?
I never heard of that.
So there's a bunch of Captain Americas out there somewhere?
Oh, I believe that. I believe that you can find some weird communities around here. I know there's a drinking community where there's a lot of people drinking, who go up on panel drink, and they're saying, "Look at, I
I
got
mean,
some
I
scotch."
would do that too. I would do. Oh,
Yeah.
he's back. I would do that too,
Yeah, let's
though.
have technical difficulties.
I
Oh, I can.
mean, but not like all in your face.
Oh, I can direct you to that channel if you want, but he hasn't gone live. That's my boy, White Tupac, the guy's name. He does.
White
Yeah,
Tupac.
no, you don't have. Yeah, you don't have to direct me towards anybody. I just didn't know that there was like a super
Yeah.
soldier type
Super soldier.
community out there.
Yeah.
Me neither. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Ooh, secret space program. Jacob, you gotta be pulling. You're pulling my leg down. I know.
Check
You
this
gotta
out.
be trolling right now, Jacob. You gotta be
Cool.
trolling.
Check this out. Check this out. The president of the Local National Association, President Mokan, Treasury, Square, Public Relations, books.
Oh, all the different offices they hold.
Yeah,
That's fun.
That's cool.
I remember one time. This was like years ago. I was down in Mexico, and I was walking through this park, and it was like late at night, and there were all these guys sitting in the park benches. And if
Right.
I'm not mistaken, out of those, Out of those guys, out of those, I think there were about 20 guys or something. Out of those 20 guys, I think 10 or 8 guys were probably locals who were sitting there in the middle. And it was around, this was around like at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Mm.
and I said, God, they're having a meeting,
The
the locals, or what are they going to do?
presidential meeting.
Yeah.
The presidential locale meeting. That's funny.
Yeah. Mokan saying, hear it. Sessions at stake. Let's see, brother, Square. What do you have to say? Help! 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 Help!
Oh shit.
And you books, what do you have to say? Oh man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear you shit.
Racist books.
Yeah,
What?
talk.
Mm.
I never met a more racist black man in my life. Books is so racist.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like this other guy from
I would, truthfully honest, Goku, I would love to hear a conversation between him and Broly.
Oh, dude, it would be fucking funny.
oh, I could
That would be hilarious because I know Broly. If
Yeah.
I would hope to know him after the past five and a half years of our relationship. But if I know him well enough, that is gonna be one funny fucking conversation.
Brawley loves everybody. So, I mean, it would be a very, very interesting conversation. But I feel like the bird
If he
lady.
catches a vibe off of somebody, he's gonna go with whatever vibe he catches.
Right,
And if
that's
he
the
gets that
bird
vibe
lady.
off of him, yeah.
The bird lady would block him and bounce him from panel and mute him while he's trying to talk. That bird lady's a bitch.
so
Miss
many people
Birdie.
bird are fucking locals. I don't know why. There was
Dude,
another
there's
guy,
1,000,001 of locals out here in America, bro.
birds,
It's
birds.
insane.
There was another guy in another community called Liberty Bird. That guy's a fucking doxer.
I fucking hate people
And
that dox
takes
people.
people's names. Yeah, you know what he did one time? This friend, a streamer told him, "God damn it! I want you to give me all the emails of those people in that side, in that community over there." It's like if I were to say,
Hey, you.
like say to Bambi's community, I would say, "God damn it, Bambi! I want you to give me all the emails of all those people that go into Bambi's chat, all of them, because I'm gonna get them, all of them." And this is what that guy did. That delivery bird, he got them all the emails, so they control the shit and call people's houses and everything.
Fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, that's what that guy did. That Liberty Bird. He went on Evil Abe's panel one day, and then he started saying that he doxes a house, and Abe just said, "Get the fuck out of here, dude! Fuck, I don't want to hear that shit, man."
Yeah, he doesn't like doxing. He doesn't like that.
Well, in my own opinion, doxing is like today, like the societal norm in today's society, but doxing is today's version of fucking ratting. If you dox somebody, you're a fucking rat. I'm sorry, you are.
I mean, for sure.
And it's also not good because you're the safety of that person. I mean, damn.
There's
Especially
like safety
there's kids in the
concerns with that and stuff. Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
safety concerns. You dox somebody, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know who's gonna take that information and actually act on it. Like,
well, it's easy to dox Goku. I mean, just look for the nearest bunch of bananas.
Free.
shit.
I'm the
Donkey
fucking cash. I'm
Kong.
the cash you to the underworld. You're lucky we had to wish you back to the Universe 7 fucking tournament.
Well, that's son of a last
Because
night.
you wouldn't be alive right now if it wasn't for goddamn Dende.
Goku, that son of a bitch of Mark
Fucking
Cherry
asshole.
last night. He fucking doxed somebody's phone number last
Racist
night.
motherfucker. Fucking hate fucking racist aliens. Fuck.
Yeah, we're not too kind on him either, Goku.
Well, you better not be. Fucking
I'm
Broly's
not.
fucking wife.
I'm exactly.
Your partner.
I'm not. Believe that. We had some issues with that even last night because somebody in the group chat decided to let the hard ER slide.
Oh, Good thing I'm not part of the group chat anymore.
I wasn't on the call at that time because we had like just gotten home. Like it
Who
was
was
late.
it? Can you tell me who it was?
Un momento. Mother-in-law is calling me right quick.
Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, excuse me. Carlitos, you going live tonight or what? What are you doing?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I would go live, but I ran up on my monthly subscription to StreamYards, and my cheap ass is not paying for it. So, just saying.
Okay, yeah. Hey, that Mark Terry guy, last night he docked somebody's phone number last night, the motherfucker.
That motherfucker's
Okay,
always
I'm
dodging
back.
somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night, you know Nips, right?
Yeah, we know Nips.
You know the situation with the little sister, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You know the baby daddy, right?
With A?
No, with the baby daddy.
Situation? There's a baby daddy? She's pregnant?
Oh shit, I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that. I thought you knew. I thought you fucking knew.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
I didn't tell you that. I didn't say it.
Thank God.
So you're talking about Tink. Right?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, yes. And
Oh my God.
And the baby daddy let the hard ER slide because he's in the group chat now. Trip
That's wild.
Trip was on the call, and he just got off. And I get back on the call, and the call's ended. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened? I just had to do some shit. I was coming the fuck back. What the fuck happened? And then I got the details and all of that. And I'm just like, yo, we have no space for that shit in here, boy.
Here. Get out of here.
None. Because the whole issue with it is you wouldn't just willingly like say something like that in a conversation if you weren't already okay with just slinging it willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Like you're in a whole new group of people who don't really know you, really don't know what you're about, and you just slinging that shit.
All right, you
like
don't know who's who?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Broly was wild. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, that's drawing, B.
And it's like,
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It seems like, I hate to say it, but it seems like they're all like that except for Nips. Do you dig what I'm saying?
I get it. Yeah, I understand. I get it.
And that's not me talking shit. And if Nips want to say something, he can say something. Fuck that. But I'm just saying, it seems like they're all like that.
Yeah. We can talk about aspects outside of live.
Yeah, but we've been there.
But I get it. Yeah.
All right.
There's reasons why Broly wants to keep his distance.
Yeah. I feel that. Seems.
Oh man, not more. I don't need any more.
You picked the wrong place to vent to.
No, I'm receiving messages and stuff. Like people are messaging me and texting me, and I'm just like, oh god, not more.
Okay.
Not
Here
more.
we go again. All right. Or I just got
like
Snapchat for somebody.
Like last night was a bit of a situation again, which is why my whole theme of today's live is kind of geared towards, DV and survivors and those who are still stuck and who may not necessarily know a way out. I myself am a survivor. I survived 3.5 to 4 years because that's all I could take. I know others who have been in a situation for decades. I have known others who have fought their own way out, like I have. Um, and I know others who have just succumbed to their situation. So, yeah, today's live is kind of geared towards that. Because sometimes, I think people just need to know that there are others out there that have, suffered or who are suffering with the same situation or the same kind of situation because everyone's situation is unique to them. And there are a whole bunch of variables that might play into a situation like that, where there are people that want to come in and, help handle the situation, but either can't or what have you. It's just a really tense one. And it's a really stressful one, and especially when things like kids and stuff are involved and they don't understand. It's very, 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 very stressful. So that's kind of the direction where I wanted to take this today. I have like another hour and a half left, and I kind of want to gear the conversation towards that. I was actually hoping Bambi or Legs or somebody, because I did message them on IG, would come up and kind of. I don't know if they've been in any, domestic situations like that, but I would have loved to get their female opinions. But I have you fellas up here, so I could actually get the man's side of the story or the male opinion.
I just have a
I
question.
know what it's like from.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask this question, and I don't mean to pry. You can say it in the back chat if you want to, or IG me. Here's the thing: is the baby daddy black or white?
Oh, he is Wonder Bread ass white. And this isn't the situation I'm talking about is nothing to do with the DV conversation. Oh, but yeah, he is Wonder Bread white. He could try and claim POC if he want to, because apparently he is part Hispanic, but he is Wonder Bread ass white. and he
Okay,
just,
so explain the situation a little bit more in detail. So, well, not in detail, but give me some synopsis of the situation at hand.
Well, it was just, a regular conversation last night, apparently, and I can only give you so much as what I know, because I did say I got off of,
well, I'm not saying give me the whole thing. I'm just saying, give me the clip notes, so that way I have something to go on.
Yeah, there was just a regular old conversation happening, and then whatever the topic was at the time, I guess he used it just, willy-nilly in normal conversation. And
like I say, not Goku said it, if it's so easy for him to drop a word like that, then no, it's not okay. There is no free pass. There's no free pass. Now, people can say, it all depends on context. Well, here's the problem with context. Your context is different than the other person's idea of context. So when you drop a word, you've got to understand the ramifications for that word. It's like when anti-Seminists, use words against the Jewish. You know, you have to think about it. Like some may think it's funny, some may find it horrific. You can't just go out there and think, okay, well, if it's easy to roll off the tongue, then there is something wrong with you, because certain words should not just be able to roll off the tongue or be interjected into certain conversations, if not most conversations. Does that make sense?
That is true. It does. It does make sense, because I mean, I do agree. Like, if you're so willing to just use it willy-nilly in just normal conversation, not reading the room, because I'm a firm believer in reading the room you're in. If you know you're in a chat room or anything with, you know, people of color or anyone or any one kind of, you know, I don't want to say it like this, but it's the only word I can find, minority, that coincides with a certain derogatory remark, I mean, read the room, dude. What you would normally say and what normal conversation is for you isn't necessarily the same for everybody else. So certain things you may or may not say might not come over so well in someone
But it's
else's, like,
also
you
like
know.
this, okay? And you know what, you know, I go by what I experience. Once again, everybody's experience is different. The area that I grew up in, well, the areas I grew up in, and you know, or the areas that I lived in, were predominantly black. If you were white as fucking snow, they considered you white. It didn't matter if one of your family members was black. If you are white, you are literally white. That's the way that it works, because you know, I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying this is what I experienced. So you know, regardless of, you know, your ancestry or your relatives, if you use the hard R, and you're not, you know, black by, you know, and I know I'm not, this is not the right word, but if you're not black by their definition, they call you racist. You know. And I'm not saying that's everywhere. I'm not saying it's all over the U.S. I'm just going by what I experienced. So, you know, if you are predominantly white colored and you're using the hard R, yeah, I will call you a racist pig. I don't care if you are 5% black. I don't care if you're 3% black. It doesn't work that way. You could be related to Harriet Truman and look like fucking Donald Trump. That doesn't give you the right to use the hard R. It doesn't.
Yeah, there's no excuse for language like, hey baby, hey, hello, thank you for tuning in, love. I appreciate your support.
You know, and if you can easily drop it in any conversation, you know, then, you know, there is something really wrong with you. Like, I don't even use the word with the A at the end of it. Like, I know there are white people who do it. I don't do it. I don't use any form of the N word. I don't. You know, me, and this is for me. Me personally, I just don't like the word. I don't. I don't like the word. I don't care what the Oxford Dictionary says. I don't. I don't care if it says it's an ignorant person or whatever. I don't care. I just don't like that word. I just don't like it.
The stigma that the word has adopted, like over the years, has made it a bad word.
You know, and no, Goku just is Goku. But you know, it's like the term knitters. Knitters triggers me, and not for the reasons people think. I just don't like. I just don't like that word. Like, I really don't. Every time somebody says the word knitter, all I can picture in my mind are two knitting hooks just clacking together, clacking together, clacking together. And that triggers me. I know it doesn't make sense. I know. But that it just triggers me because that's all I picture in my mind are two knitting needles just clacking together at high speed.
Yeah, because yeah, knitting the silent K. Got it.
The silent
Little
K.
clickety clackety, little clicky clicky click. The silent K.
I'm sorry, it just triggers me. It's no offense on Goku, it's just that word triggers me.
No, that's cool.
Like, I know it doesn't make sense, but that it's just one word that just grates against my nerve, and it's just
Bro.
like, shut the fuck up.
Some words do that to me too. What are you talking about? Everybody
Yeah,
has their own. Like,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
songs.
and I know. Yeah, and I know one of them, Goku. Don't make me bust it out on you.
I don't even
You
know.
know, it's kind of like you know, it's like this. Okay, so
Hey
we
Pam,
all
thank
know
you for tuning in.
if you watch Savage Speaks, you know who JJ KK is. JJ is Puerto Rican. She allowed a white person to literally call me a wetback and said that word wasn't racist because I was white. It doesn't
very much
matter if
is.
I'm white or Hispanic or Latino. Wetback is a derogatory remark. It is a racist word. You cannot give nobody a pass on any fucking word. She got a
Oh
pass.
no, most definitely not.
You know, that person got a pass, say, just because I was white. Like, and first of all, you know, back then I was like, well, how do you know I'm white? Do you know what I look like? Do you know what skin color you know, I was like, for all you fucking know, I could be black as a motherfucking rose. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
This is truth. This is truth. Just like if anyone ever calls me a fucking kite, that I'm fighting. Sorry. Call me a kite, you're getting caught.
You know, there is no excuse to support any type of behavior that can be considered ignorant, racist, or stupid. There is none. There's no excuse. I don't care in what context you meant it by. I don't really care. You know what? If it can roll off your tongue like that, then I don't want to fucking know you.
Oh, we have another guest, y'all.
Yeah, the hard ER gets me. I'm cool.
Hey,
with
hello,
that,
Pam.
but the hard ER.
Legs.
Hey,
Yeah, the
what's
hard
up?
ER. Nothing much, just sitting here talking. I have a general
Pam.
vibe today, and kind of coincide, but we're kind of coincide.
I mean, me and Goku had to talk about this on his live stream, and he actually got compliments for it, and I pointed it out. You know, it doesn't matter what political spectrum you're on. The whole point of our government is to divide, to divide us. And racism is based on ignorance. It is based on fear of the unknown, and it's based upon unfounded hatred. That's it.
It is.
Exactly.
It very much is, and I feel the whole point is the more divided we are, the happier certain agencies are, because then there's you can play on people's, like, you know, biases, let me say it that way. And when that all gets introduced in the conversation, it's like, yeah. No.
I think the weirdest thing that ever happened to me, and this was when I was younger, and this
Hey, Broly.
actually has stuck with me. This actually has stuck with me because it's one of the most weirdest things that ever happened to me. I never heard of this term. I never heard of this term until I had to do a Google search. That's how stupid I was when I was 26. But I remember being on a dating app, and one of the terms that was used by some people was the term race play. And I'm like, we have racism going on in the world right now. Why would you put that word, that search term or that word in your profile? Like, race play, it is not okay by any means. Like, it's not. I don't care if it's behind closed doors. I don't care how you want to, justify that term. A race play in any environment is wrong. You know what I mean?
What the fuck is race play? What the fuck?
I
is
think
that?
I have a bit of an idea.
Hey, I'm gonna drop by. See you guys later, okay?
Later, bro.
I'll see you guys around.
Later, Carlos.
Later, Carlos.
Look,
Well,
Carlito
Goku
said bye
dropped.
and Goku dropped down. I got him. He's here.
To sum it up,
But,
though, if Goku is still listening, to sum it up, race play is like this. The white, in the term that it was used, the white person is the one with power, and you're literally degrading a person of color, basically.
Oh, dude, I couldn't do that. Dude.
That's
what the fuck?
nasty.
I could not do
Yeah,
that, bro.
and it was just like, I'd never heard of that term until I had to do a Google search, and it's like, why would you find that attractive? Why would you find that like a turn on? To me, that's not a turn on. To me, that's a red flag, and you need therapy.
To me, that's degenerate behavior. That's what the fuck that is.
To me, that's just bullshit, plain and simple.
Like
I know everyone has their kinks and stuff, but that is a kink I think the world
I've
can
seen
do
some crazy
without.
kinks. People like blood play, like cutting themselves and shit.
Yeah, that's that.
Weird,
but
bro.
when you're introducing racism into it, like, everyone has their kinks. Yes, I know that is a kink the world can do without. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, I think it could do without a couple of them.
Yeah,
and the scary thing is that term is still used today. Like, there are still people out there on dating apps looking for that type of relationship, and it's like, why would you look for something that demeans you as a human being? Why would you do that?
That's like the motherfuckers who get dressed up like horses and parade around the fucking front lawn and whipped to death all day.
Because people are sick in the fucking head.
Motherfuckers out there, man. There's some sick people out here.
Yep.
And it kind of gives, people, like couples. Like me and Broly, we are an interracial couple. He is very much a black king, and I am very much, well, I don't know what to call myself. I'm Hispanic and Middle Eastern, so I'm very much what I am. But it's not like I can't tell every once in a while, like when we go out, get certain looks and whatever. Like, I don't care. But if anyone were to come up to me and whatever and judge based on that and get in the whole race play thing, like, it's nothing like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what certain.
It's where you are too, though. Think about where you're at.
Yeah, I know.
That's a big factor.
I mean, if I was in a situation where I was with a mixed person, I've been with, my daughter's father is Puerto Rican, and somebody looking at him, they would swear he's black. Okay, but if somebody came up to me and said something like that, to me, I'd say, really, you see us as color? You don't see us as a couple? I mean, that's just sick.
I mean,
A
I
lot of
might
people
know.
do that. Believe it or not, it's not a rare thing. A lot of people just see color. You know, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
oh, look at that black man with that white woman, or look at
Uh-huh.
that, you know, white man with that black woman. You know, and it's just
Mhm.
like, what does color have to do with anything? If they're happy, they're happy. It's like, why can't you be happy for them?
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, what one chooses to do in their own personal lives does not affect anyone else except that person or those people.
Yeah. Well,
And
yeah.
Right.
Except it's
that goes for more than just, racial relationships.
yeah.
That
But
goes
like
Right.
for like
what your action.
homosexual,
Yeah.
fucking the whole nine.
Yeah, but your
Right.
actions do have consequences. You got to remember that too. Like you can't go out and hurt somebody and think it's okay because you thought it was your right decision to do it. That's where I think a lot of people get
Exactly.
skewed at.
Just like with the whole freedom of speech thing. Yeah, you have free speech, but you have to be willing to accept the fact that with free speech comes you cannot control how someone responds to your free speech. If you say
Right.
something and somebody gets fucked off over it, you can't control how they're going to react to you. So if you say some
Right.
ignorant shit,
Mm-hmm.
another person might be full well within their right to, hammer down on you.
Yeah, and at the
Because
same time, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because I was gonna say I know that in my own personal experience, one of the main reasons why I no longer speak to my own father is because when I did go back to try and make amends, he was very unreceptive to the fact that I was in a relationship with a black man. And he was slinging hard ERs and this and whatnot. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even going to expose myself to that anymore. And you know what else? I'm not even going to attempt to expose him to that because I know how Broly is. Not with just my own father, but anyone come up to Broly slinging or whatever. It's a very much watch your mouth situation because after the first warning, you're done skis. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ignorance and racism will never die. It's just we've just evolved about handling it differently.
And because of the
Always
way
going
the
to be
world
ignorance.
is, yeah, the way the world is now, I just feel like it opens the door to, well, you can't control what other people say, so you might as well just let them say it. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, yeah, but there's always that but.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No,
There's some
you
shit that
know,
just
Goku
is
and
better
I,
left
you
unsaid.
know what, Goku and I went through this, and I have to tell this to Goku because Goku remembers this. You know, when that panel happened with Heidi, you know, about the explanation of, you know, the term knitter, you know, I was like, you know what? If I thought Goku was racist, or if I thought Bambi was racist, I wouldn't hang around them. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, I wouldn't hang around them. If they're, you know, and the other thing is that, you know, I could say, hey, Goku, I don't like that word, or hey, Bambi, I don't like that word. But if I hear literal racism, I will call it out. I
Mm-hmm.
will. But one thing that
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like is this, and I really want Brawly. Is Brawly in the background?
No, he's actually at work right now, but he's most definitely listening.
Okay, this is what I want to know. Okay, because I really want a person of color, or you know, somebody to explain this. All right, so you know, from what I heard, and I'm not going to say who said it because I'm not going to create that little train wreck. Although I do love creating train wrecks, it's fun. I do love causing train wrecks. Damn will
You
tell
are
you.
a train wreck.
But you know, it's like this: a black person cannot be a racist because white people have never been oppressed or whatever. It's not true.
What?
To me, a person of color can be racist towards another
Books.
being.
Books.
But
Yeah.
Books.
But it was said that a person of color cannot be racist because white people were never oppressed. So it's okay to call white people a cracker or a mixed couple, zebras. And it's like, no, it don't work that way. Racism is racism.
No, there should be a double standard. There should definitely be a double standard.
Plain and fucking simple.
I mean, racism is racism, plain and simple. Just to add, like, a difference. I heard somewhere, and I know it's not from a very reliable source, but I watched this one video that came off of this movie, and it had Nick Cannon in it. And there was this one little scene that I saw, like, it's like a 5-minute snippet, and I couldn't see the whole scene and get the proper context of it. But he said something along the lines of, what you just said, Doom, about black people can't be racist, but they can be prejudiced because they do have the ability to prejudge. But all people have the ability to prejudge. Prejudice comes before racism, I feel.
I feel like it's intertwined.
So,
I feel like it's together.
Yeah. It's the same thing to me.
Right into the other. One leads right into the other. So you prejudge. You definitely have a door open.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I admit, I prejudge everybody. I don't care what your color is. I will prejudge you before you actually say a word to me. Like I've already, like my brain is already prejudging you. Like if you're a good person or if you're a bad person, my mind is already prejudging you, and it's already coming to its own conclusion before you even say anything. Is that wrong? Probably, but you know what? I'm human, and we all have. But
Doom, it's not bad all the time.
As humans, it is like ingrained into us to base our biases off of first.
But I'm kind of different too. But in a way, I'm different. Like, okay, yeah, this might make me sound racist, but I don't really care.
Oh shit!
I will give a person of color a more of a chance than I will a white person. Literally. Like, I will actually, if I see a white person and my mind just goes, okay, no, just don't even fuck with them, I won't fuck with them. But if I see a person of color and my mind makes up its mind, I will actually go against what my mind said and actually give a person of color more of a chance to, you know what I mean. Like, I don't like white people. I hate white people. I hate white people. I despise all white people. Not you, Pam. Not you, Pam. You're my sister. But, it's like, I hate white people. I really fucking do. And people don't understand why. They're like, well, how can you not like your own race? It's very fucking simple. White people are the most entitled, the most shit-starting motherfuckers on the goddamn planet. You name name me one person of color or one minority that has ever started a war or has interjected into a war. Name me one person of color.
The Koreans.
Yeah.
The Aborigines, the people across seas, them over in the desert and shit.
I'm talking over here. I'm not talking over there.
Well, wars are fought by white folk. So, I mean, they're fought by everybody. Wars are fought by everybody.
I mean, throughout history, it's always been, white people that has destroyed shit or enslaved shit. Like, there is nothing good. We as a white, in my mind, we as a race haven't really done anything worthwhile. We haven't. All we do is conquer and destroy. And once we get what we want, we leave them completely damaged and whatnot.
What about electricity and light bulbs and cars and your what? That was all created by a white man.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen here.
materialistic.
Right now, I want to go back to the horse and buggy days, okay? At least feeding a fucking horse is cheaper than getting a fucking car repaired.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I might have a good counter argument for that, Doom. Hold up a second. Well, the light bulb, electricity, and cars and everything, but notice how much, you know, electricity and cars in general has impacted the earth since their creation. I mean, with carbon emissions, things like that.
Yeah, but
the
think about the
ozone
diamond.
layer.
Think about the diamond mines in Africa where they have their own people enslaved and they're fucking killing them in the mines. Think about that.
I mean,
It's deeper than just the shit on your block.
It is. It's a worldly problem. But what the problem stems from is there's always going to be that one person. You know, we can. Well, that's true too, babe. That is true too, Broly. Because there's been plenty of other inventions that have been created by Black people, have been, you know, kind of.
I don't know. See, I like Black people. A Black person created peanut butter, so you know what? Black people are my favorite. Okay, you create peanut butter, I'm happy.
I'm not saying that they didn't invent anything that impacted the world of today, because they have. Look at the girl that plays tennis. She plays tennis like a fucking champ. That girl can play, girl. Let me tell you.
And there's that other girl who got in trouble for smoking pot on the USA track team. And she
but we gave a goddamn terrorist back for a basketball player. I think we got a shitty trade. That's just me.
There is that. See, I lost my fucking train of thought. Shit.
Nah, but there's been inventors throughout history that have been different. Look at Nikola Tesla. He was Russian, and he fucking invented the first Tesla coil. I mean, dude. I mean, there's people that invented everything everywhere. But what I'm saying is that if it wasn't for if we weren't such a mixed bag of people over here, we wouldn't have as many inventions, and we wouldn't be as far as we come so far. Is what I'm saying.
That is true. There have. Over here, we have been like slingshotted forward because of, you know, everything that has been created as a people, not singling anyone out over the other. But within that and under that broad umbrella, there are those few who have taken said things and have completely turned it and either have taken ownership or whatever, claimed it, whatnot, and it hasn't become something that it's become something that has originated from. Yes. We wouldn't be.
Well, probably that's true. You know, that's what I was saying. Look at America as a whole. America would not be here today if it wasn't for people of color. I mean, literally, people of color literally built our infrastructure. Like literally, America was built on the backs of people of color and the minorities. You know, it's just literally.
From the railroad to modern day inventions, I mean, shit, technically, even something women of all colors use today, makeup was originated and invented by a woman of color, Madam C.J. Walker.
Yeah.
You know, but going back, it's like, okay, so you named a few white inventors, yes, but when you think about it as a whole, you know, they still can't compare to what people of color have contributed to our society. And a lot of them, a lot of inventors stole ideas from people of color and made it their own.
Yes,
And it's
that was
just
the
like,
point I was trying to make earlier. Thank you.
it's just like, and that's why I say, as a whole, what have we as white people contributed to anything that didn't involve stealing, involve enslaving, or pretty much involved oppressing somebody?
I mean,
This
Benjamin
is how
Franklin
I
didn't
see it.
oppress anybody, and he
But
found
look,
power.
listen to this
He's the
though.
reason we have electricity in our house, dude.
This is how I see it. White people have done things to slingshot the country and the government as a whole to further that. Whereas people of color have invented things more so for the betterment of the people within the country rather than just the country itself. Because, cars and the electricity and everything was all fine and dandy. But what were people necessarily doing before all those inventions and the Industrial Revolution?
Walking, riding a
Exactly.
horse.
And they use candles and stuff and whatnot. Yes, all that stuff makes life easier, but it also ties us down because now what do we have to do to pay for our electric bill, to keep gas in our cars and stuff? We have to work our asses off for most of us for our entire lives, even after retirement, in
Yeah,
order
but
to keep those things.
even back then, they had
Whereas,
to work to keep things. They had to keep the farm up to grow the food for the village. They had to pillage. There was a lot of things that. Think of the Vikings. There would be no modern society without the Vikings. I mean, that's facts, dude.
well,
I mean, if you.
there would be no modern European society
Yeah.
without the Vikings, because the Vikings were more so over in Europe when discovering and founding that. Some did come over here too, because after a certain point they did split up and everything and went their own ways, especially after Ragnar Lothbrok. That's a different story. But what I'm trying to say is, and I know this isn't for everybody, because I know there's always those few within that are more sympathetic, but as a broad spectrum, white people have always been more about, themselves and what their pockets
Yes,
hold. Feel?
exactly. And you see that more now than ever before with the entitlement of a lot of white people who think that the world should be handed to them. Like there is a woman that is in the community, not going any further. Let's go on from that. But she believes that she shouldn't have to work to get what she feels she's entitled to. Like she feels that everybody should give up their homes or their land or whatever and give it to other people, and it don't work that way. You're not entitled to it. If I work for something all my life, I shouldn't be forced to give it away. Like, if you want what I want, then get off your ass and go earn the fucking money.
Exactly, and that's everybody of every ethnicity. There's people like
Now,
that.
I don't. Now, on that same token, I don't mind helping out the less fortunate.
Me neither.
But I'm not going to. I'm not going to give them something that they can, lean on. Look, I'll help you to get started, but you have to do the work from here on out.
Right. Even if it's just, listen, the best thing I like to say to people is I can give you advice and I can lead you to the water, but that don't mean you're going to drink that shit.
Exactly. I can only speak to you, and I can only give you as much help as what I have for myself. So what I do give you, I hope you do something with it. But I know I'm not guaranteed you will, because I come from the less fortunate community. I was a homeless bum my damn self 6 years ago. Okay, so but I never really asked for handouts. And given that I've lived in that community and that lifestyle, I would always be more prone to, okay, so that dude is asking for money. Okay, let me go ask him what he needs it for. Oh, it's food or this or that or whatever. Okay, well, come with me. I'll take you to McDonald's right quick. I will get you something to eat. As for me giving you money, I'm not necessarily going to do that. But then there are people who feel that, hey, whatever their vice is on the street, that's all they got right now. So yeah, I'm gonna give them the $10. They might go to the liquor store with it, but after I give them the $10, that's not my problem.
See, I can't do that. You see, I'm different. See, I can't give a homeless person money because I don't like that's my biggest fear. I don't want to be I don't want to be like I'm fueling or feeding their addiction. That's just me because to me, if I gave somebody $5 and they went and bought liquor with it, I would feel bad because I'm enabling their addiction. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I don't, I don't want to. I don't want that on my consciousness. Like I can go out and buy them food or I can give them, a coat or something, but I can't take the responsibility knowing that I may be fueling some sort of their addiction when they need to get help. I don't know if that makes sense or not, so I'll shut up.
Hey
No,
guys,
it does. It does.
because I got to get ready for this dinner fucking meal at 3:30. So.
All right. Well, it was very much fun having you. I
I'll be listening.
Bye, my little monkey.
I'll be listening.
All
Okay, my little
right.
monkey.
Fuck you, Frieza.
Oh,
I'll give you a
okay.
flea bath
Thanks,
later,
my buddy.
monkey.
But I definitely understand where you're coming from. You don't want to enable, whereas you want to provide help. I understand that. But it's like I
I mean,
said just
I
a little
know
bit
I
ago.
can't help everybody. I know I can't stop their addiction. Like, if they want to, like, they have to want to stop their addiction. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, I also don't want to be responsible if something happens to them.
That is true. I understand that and I feel that. It's like I said, some people hold that mantra that, hey, yeah, I'll give them the money. What they do with it after that is none of my business. But I'm more prone to actually getting them what they say they want instead of giving them what they really want, which is the money. And even the whole racism thing even coincides with that because there are people of color on the streets who are less prone to receiving help, governmental help, whatever, than the white people on the streets. And I've seen it. I have seen it firsthand that when asking for help or applying or whatever, I would be in the line right behind some single white mom and her 2 kids, and she receives the help and everything. Then I come up right behind her, single Hispanically looking mother with 2 children, and I'm told, oh, well, you got to do this, there, and this the first. And by the time the actual deadline comes up, I'm screwed because somebody else got it before me, or what have you. It's just it's just a crazy world we live in, I guess. And people just there's too many different varying opinions for anyone to choose a side, I guess you could say, even though there are people who do choose one side or the other. But even in that aspect,
and I hate that. I hate when people think they have to pick a side. There's not a side to pick. It's about treating everybody equally with fairness. without going through the whole prejudice or racist ideology. You know, I grew up, you know, like literally, I grew up in the ghetto. I lived in the ghetto, and you know, in my experience, you know, people of color didn't want handouts. They just wanted to be treated equally and fairly. That's what they've always, you know, said. You know, they're like, well, we don't want a government handout. We don't want things given to us. We just wanted to be treated with the same respect, the same equal opportunities, and the same fairness that, you know, white people get. Because it's true, they don't. They don't get treated the same way white people do.
Exactly. And it even goes
You know,
even
and it's
further to
true.
say,
You know, and a lot of people don't understand this, and I think, you know, I think people like Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, you know, I think people who have made it tend to forget that people of color or people in the minority have to work 2 to 3 times harder to get what they need or what they want compared to a white person. And that's not how it should be.
no, not at all. Not at all. Because even when you go into that aspect of it, and especially the equal it breaks down even further to even, you know, biological, because then you have white women, women of color, black men, me, uh, men of color, and then white men. And in each aspect, there's definitely one that gets looked at or considered for opportunities over the
You know,
other.
I get told on the internet that I'm a white person. I don't understand what, you know, people of color go through. I go, inequalities can be spoken by anybody. If something is unfair, I'm going to speak on it. I may not be black, I may not be Puerto Rican, but if I see something that's unjust, I do have a right to speak on it. You know,
Yes,
this is the other thing that I hate about fucking people as a whole. Yeah, I may be white, but you know what? I'm not a trust fund fucking baby. I don't I have I do have some college education. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but you know what? I've lived in the ghetto. Like I wasn't the rich white boy that lived on the fucking corner. Like literally, I wasn't. Like, you know, I may not be black. I may not go through a lot of what people of color go through, but I did share the same hardships that a lot of them did. Like, you know, when you work so hard and you can barely stay afloat, or, you know, there were a couple times growing up, you know, when I had to choose either between the light bill or fucking food. Like, you know, it doesn't matter if you're what color you are. We all experience hardships like that. You know, it's just
exactly. And
it's a
it's
stupid
about
argument.
and what it's about just, you know, like coming together and providing support for all that need it. And it's just
And
yeah,
this is no
it's
offense to you or Brawley, so but you know, I think you might take this the wrong way. But you know what? I'm a white person. You know, it took me a long time to get a fucking credit card. I wasn't able just to walk into a bank and get a credit card. Like, no, it
oh
took me a
honey, you
long
speaking
time.
to someone whose credit is in the shitter, okay? Shitter. And think about that for a second, because normally they say it's the stereotype or whatever that, you know, in an interracial, it's normally the white person or the white-ish kind of, you know, looking person that has the better credit. My credit's in the fucking shitter, okay? Guess what? Broly's credit is at least double mine.
You know, I had, you know, this is actually true. I had, you know, when I had great credit when I started applying for credit cards. You know, I was in the middle. I had, at the time, I had a credit score of 650, and I was still being denied credit. You know, a credit card even though I had a good job, you know, I made money. It's not like, oh, on the first time I applied for a credit card, I got it. No, it took several tries for me to get a fucking credit card. I'm not you know, I'm not swimming in all in luxury. I've never swam in luxury.
And you know, people like me and you do, who have credit like that. For us, we would have to go put a down payment of like 300 plus, right? And you know, make payments on that to even get our credit a fraction of where it needs to be to even do anything with like
Yeah,
a car, a
exactly.
house, or whatever. But it's like even in situations like that, even banks look at, you know, race as a deciding factor. Oh, well, this person's this race, so they might not be so prone to, like, you know, make payments and pay our money back, this, that, there, and the third. It all boils down to making somebody's pocket fat. No matter which way you spin it, no matter which way you try to sugarcoat the hell out of this specific topic, it comes down to making somebody's pocket fat. And as long as there's that one person that still exists in the world that holds that one ideation, we're never gonna fucking get rid of it.
No, we're not. You know, there's also another. This is another stereotype that I hate, and it's like, and you know, I I've never experienced it, trust me, but I've heard about it. I've heard people of color go, well, a white man can walk in and get, you know, can just walk in and get a job. That never happened for me. Was never able to walk into one place and automatically get a job.
I
No,
just
that's
spent the
never
past
happened.
year. I just spent the past year of my life job. I just started a new job like a couple weeks ago. I just spent almost the past year of my life fucking jobless. Okay, I can't just walk
You
in
know,
and they're gonna be like, boom, bang,
up
yeah, here,
until
job.
recently, up until recently, you know, it took me literally, it took me tooth and nail to get the job that I got. But up until then, I was job hunting. I went every fucking where. Like literally, I went to Burger King. I went to fucking McDonald's. I went to fucking Arby's. I applied for the to be an Amazon delivery driver. I applied to work at the Amazon warehouse. Like literally. Every fucking time I went in, I got the interview, and then I would get the call back. Sorry, but we're looking for somebody more qualified. Like
Oh yeah,
I'm not,
I get that.
you know, I hate that stereotype. Like, oh, but you're a white person, you can get, you can go. No, I can't. Even with my, uh, you know, even with my college education, I can't just walk in and get a fucking job right off the bat. It don't work that fucking way. I'm a white person. It don't work that way. And what I hate about it is that, you know, after a while, you get so tired of rejection that you just give up for a bit.
Yeah, I feel that because I did I've definitely went through that kind of situation myself. I was just like, oh great, well another job said, hey, well we're looking for a different kind of vibe, so
Unless you're a
it's
rich
like, well,
white
great.
person bringing in millions of dollars annually, you don't mean shit to anybody.
Essentially, if you don't have a fat pocket and you can like have connections and basically slingshot somebody into like the A-list or whatever. Like, you don't necessarily mean anybody in this world.
You know, yeah, it is true that, you know, I do agree that, you know, people of color do like education, but you know, it's like this. I don't lack education and I still had a struggle. But you know what? People of color or the minority, they're the hardest workers I've ever known. Like literally,
Oh
they are the
yeah.
hardest workers I've ever
Oh
known.
yeah. Oh my God. My mother-in-law, being a prime example, she is 60 years old. And my father-in-law, even though I might not enjoy him very much, he is in his 70s. And he is a concrete foreman, and she is the head housekeeper where she works. They have both been working their entire fucking lives. This man has since retired and whatnot. So, yes, he collects his Social Security, what have you. She's still working and always has been. Probably always will be until the time where she gets to, retire and whatnot.
You know, and
But
I
it's their
really
whole
hate that.
lives.
That's the one thing I hate about this country is that they say that education is key. I'm living proof that education means shit in this country. Okay, I literally, I have an education. I'm not trying to throw. I'm not trying to, you know, rub, you know, that in or whatever. But I have an education. Education doesn't mean shit because you can go to college and get an education and you're still not going to get what you know you studied for, and if you do, you know, it's going to take a while. But when you put, let's say, you know, and I've seen this, so you know, you put a black person into a situation or in a position, while they may not have the education, they pay the fuck attention. They do.
Oh
They
yeah.
pay the fuck attention. They will emulate you. They will imitate you just so they can get it right. And the people I know don't give up until they get it right.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And just real quick, Doom, I'm gonna let you wrap up whatever because in the next couple minutes I do have to, do my outro and everything. But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying.
You know, I hate that whole the emphasis on education. Education doesn't mean fucking shit.
It just furthers the narrative that it's fueled
It
by
further creates
hate
a
and
divide, is
money.
what it does.
And yes, further creates a divide. So then, as a people, we're easier to be manipulated and basically it makes us more naive than we need to be. Because then we're only getting told one side of the story. We're divided into these two different opposing sides, and then that's giving whoever is in the big seat exactly what they want, and that's to have a nation controlled by bullshit, in my own opinion.
No, I agree with you.
All right, so it is outro time. Thank you, Doom, for coming and sitting to me and talking to me. Thank you, Pam, for coming up here. I know you're muted, but I hope you can hear me. Essentially, careful what you say, especially with derogatory terms, because those derogatory terms have a whole lot of heat behind them and a whole lot of trauma and pain and history. And no one should really be engaging in that. If we want something to get better, you don't feed the fire. So just be careful what you say. You have free speech, but please realize with your free speech, there are consequences for the things you said. Thank you all very so much. I enjoyed this Vibes
All
with
right,
Bitches.
Vicious. I'll
It's
talk
been
to you
a real
later.
one. See you later.